A New York lawyer told a judge he never meant to fool anybody when he filed a court brief full of phony legal precedents invented by ChatGPT. Stephen Schwartz, who faces punishment for the brief, on Thursday asked U.S. District Judge P. Kevin Castell for leniency. The lawyer claims he had no idea the free RT intelligence tool could create fake case citations and court opinions. So there were many things I should have done to assure the veracity of these cases, Schwartz told the judge. I failed miserably at that. Generative artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT promise to upend white-collar professions, changing how law firms, financial institutions, and others conduct business. The technology also has risks, including over-reliance on millions, scientific one-forksness. ChatGPT, a chatbot launched by the nonprofit OpenAI, can carry on human-like conversations and pull vast troves of data from the internet. Though it admits that it's prone to hallucinations and can provide inaccurate information. Schwartz admitted this week that ChatGPT invented 6 cases he cited in a brief in a case against Avianca Airlines. I just never can imagine that ChatGPT would produce fabricated cases. Schwartz told the judge in Manhattan federal court. And Schwartz's client claimed an Avianca employee hit him in the left knee with a mail-serving cart on a 2019 flight from El Salvador to New York, causing him severe personal injuries. His airline sought to dismiss the suit, arguing it was filed too late. In researching the statute of limitations issue, Schwartz acknowledged he used ChatGPT after Avianca's lawyers filed papers saying they couldn't find the cases. Schwartz continued to rely on the AI tool. Castell told the lawyers that the case hinges on the actions of Schwartz and a colleague from his firm, Peter LaDuca, after they learned about the fraudulent citations. And I doubt we would be here today if the narrative had ended there. He said Castell walked Schwartz through his faulty brief, asking whether he'd thought to check the cases on legal research databases, in books at the law library, or even on Google. And Schwartz's answer each time was no. The certain civil directions across that. The judge asked Schwartz whether he was suspicious of one of the main phony cases cited in the brief, the non-existent Faraday v. China South Airlines Company, which the judge said included information that made no sense. And we agree that is legal gibberish, Castell asked. And then Schwartz said he could not fathom that ChatGPT would invent a case from whole cloth, and then he never considered such a possibility until Castell's May 4th order to get its show cause. I continue to be duped by ChatGPT, Schwartz said. It's embarrassing. After the problems with Schwartz's brief were identified, federal judges in Illinois and Texas issued standing orders requiring lawyers to certify that their filings were created without generative AI, or that a human will review the accuracy of any language AI did craft. These platforms are incredibly powerful and have many uses in the law, more than District of Texas Judge Brantley Starr wrote in his order. But because the legal briefing is not one thing, they want to move SOSHIP to in the Avianca case. Castell ordered the sanctions hearing for Schwartz. His colleague LaDuca, who signed the brief and filed it with the court, and their firm, the four-lawyer Paul Manhattan Personal, Princeton's page in the Manhattan Personal Injury Shop, Lovido, and Oberman. Castell, in his order to show, has also raised the possibility of referring Schwartz to a state attorney grievance committee, which can investigate professional conduct. Schwartz's legal team is asking Castell not to hit him with sanctions, noting he and his firm's reputations have already been tarnished by the episode. And Schwartz's defense counsel, Ronald Minkoff, said the public embarrassment they've been exposed to is deterrent enough. The case is schadenfreude for any lawyer, Minkoff said, because lawyers have historically had difficulties with new technology. Castell adjourned the hearing without saying when he'll decide on possible sanctions. To contact the reporter on this story, Justin Wise at jwise@bloombergindustry.com, Bob Van Voris at ranvoris@bloomberg.net. To contact the editors responsible for this story, Chris Coffer@bloombergindustry.com, John Hughes at jh2hughes@bloombergindustry.com,